So, today was a difficult day, but yet it was an exciting day. Um, I'm just trying to stay motivated. I think that when you're so used to hitting a clock and having that stability, trying to find your own system and your own way of hitting your own clock can be challenging. Um, but I am grateful I made it another week and I was able to just finish strong. I think sometimes when we look back over our life and we realize some of the decisions that we made or the decisions we didn't make, we tend to regret. I don't think I have any regrets. I thought about that today. Like, if I could do something over, would I do anything over? And I don't think I would. I think all the experiences that I've gone through have formed me to be the person I am today. And um, I'm grateful for that, you know. I'm reading a lot more. I love to read, but I haven't read as much since I've been in school. I've been reading those books, but now that I'm out of school, I have to be learning something. Like, I'm a forever learner. Listen, when you get over 40, you've got to be learning. Like, you have to stay relevant, and the way that you stay relevant is reading. Like, not tabloids and blogs and stuff, but actually going to the library or getting on Amazon or looking at what people like the most read books, or looking at what people are reading pertaining to what you're interested in, and get those books. Go check them out if you don't have the money, but really sharpen your mind, keep your mind sharp, because our world is changing so fast. And I think you know the best place to really learn something is through reading. We can watch videos and stuff, which videos are very helpful. I watch videos to learn how to do lots of different things, but reading a book is so different because you can actually imagine yourself there. You can actually put yourself there. You can go back. You can go back on a video too, but if it's your book, you can go back and underline it, and it's you reading it, you know? Um, so Um, just a second. Man, um, where was I? Dealing with my 7-year-old is always a adventure. Um, I oh yeah, okay. So when you get into your 40s, always want to learn something. Never stop learning. Always want to stay relevant, especially if you have kids. You want to stay connected and in with whatever they're in too. Try to. I'm not saying become them. I'm saying be relevant. And you learn. Try to stay one step ahead. So that way when those times or situations come up, you can actually teach them. You can actually understand them. You can actually be down on their level and really apply wisdom. A lot of times these days as parents, I know we're off working and trying to build retirement, and some of us are still trying to find ourselves in the sun or reinventing ourselves. We got a lot going on, but our kids really need us because they don't know. They haven't been alive long as we have. They haven't experienced the things that we have, so we have to try our very best to stay in the moment with them. And I can be the first to tell you that sometimes my kids can really drive me, but they do keep me young and they make me want to learn. They make me want to be better. They make me strive for greater because I want them to know that they can do anything they put their minds to. I don't want them to be limited by what they see. Um, I want them to be limited at all. I want them to be able to do whatever God puts in their heart to do. So I just thought I would get on today. I'm going to post all these videos eventually. I'm going to try to post them week after week so I can be consistent in my posting instead of like right back to back to back to back, because then it's so much better if it's like one week after the other because it's a consistent post. But I have quite a few. I don't even know what video this is, what number this is. I have no idea, but I'm sure when I start making them, it'll be like episode whatever. I don't even know if I would call these an episode just because they're not very long, they're short, and it's just more just me talking about stuff. But I will tell you this. I've had some devastating blows occur to me already in 2025. And one of the things God is teaching me is how to get back up quickly, how to rebound quickly, how to recover quickly. It's not easy. Hold on just a second. Oh. Okay. So I was dealing with so she'll be 3 tomorrow. My baby will be 3 tomorrow. So excited. But like I said, he's teaching me how to recover strong. My time of recovery needs to be shortened. Because sometimes when things happen to me that are painful, it normally takes me like a week or so to recover. Like I just have these emotional moments where I don't want to do anything. I don't want to exercise. I just want to eat. I don't want to I want to sleep. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. Okay. And I'm learning that I have to be able to bounce back very quickly. Like, yeah, one day, maybe two, but not a whole week, right? Maybe even just a couple of hours of just soaking and just pulling myself back together, knowing how to be rescued by God's grace, like knowing how to use my vision boards that I make to encourage me really really has helped me to come back, and the people that are in my life, like my mom and my best friends, my prayer partners, they're really encouraging and uplifting. And I know I'm exhausted. I haven't been sleeping well, just have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of different things are changing. And so, but having them in my life and knowing that I can call on them, like even my other family, right, is also very good. So, sorry about that. So, that was me talking to my 15-year-old who this springs things on me at the last minute. I think he has a lot of me in me because I do that too. Not on purpose, but like it just hits me. That just is there. But anyway, yeah, so just having those instrumental people in my life really, 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 really helped me. I was listening to my unit director for Mary Kay, and she was like, there's a difference between a go-getter and what did she say? I got to tell you what she said. Well, that was my 4-year-old. I think I've seen everyone except for my 13-year-old. He is not feeling well, and so I've been having to take care of him, and man, it's just been a day. But I think if I could leave you with anything today, it would be to focus on your recovery. Whatever it is you're recovering from, take time to focus on that. Don't get so busy being busy, because sometimes when we get hurt, that's what we do. We just get busy. We try to work a whole bunch of hours, or we just try to clean up some things that don't matter, but we need to keep our mind occupied. Like, take some time and really focus on your recovery. Like, take some time to really focus on what it is you need to do to heal and start the healing process. I think when we get over 40, we don't get as offended as quickly as we used to when we were younger, but there are some things that really do hurt us, especially if they deal with people we love or people who we thought loved us, or like family, or like close friends. Like it hurts when it's close people. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just random, but when it's close, it hurts. And so as we get older, we have to learn how to recover quickly from that, how to forgive quickly, how to move on, how to keep moving forward, how not to stay down, how not to miss opportunities and open doors because we're still upset about whatever happened. And so I think that would be that's what I want to leave you with today. It's really focus on your recovery. Focus on what you're recovering from. Focus on the areas you need to get, the areas that you need to clean out, the people you need to cut. Maybe it's time for you to leave your job. Now, I'm not saying leave your job, okay? I'm not saying that, but if it's time. Maybe it's time for you to reconsider your marriage. Maybe you need some counseling. Maybe it's time to call it quits. I'm not telling you to get a divorce either. But I'm saying, focus on what it is that you need to recover from. Some of us have been carrying some weight, some pain, some hurt, some of everything for a very long time, and it starts to affect our health, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial. It affects all of that. And so when we really focus on the areas in our life where we need to heal the most, I think we become a better person, more well-rounded, more patient, more kind, more understanding, more compassionate when we focus on recovering, when we focus on healing. Recovering is not just for people who have been addicted to drugs. I know we associate with that, but that's not all that it is. You can be recovering from a broken heart, a bad relationship, a lost job, a failed business, a death. You can be recovering from all those things. So, all right, I'm going to finish this because I'm telling you, there's somebody else that's getting ready to come and interrupt me. But yes, please focus on your recovery so that you can get healed and be made whole, and that you can help other people, because healed people heal people. Just like hurt people hurt people, healed people heal people. People that are in recovery is a lifelong experience. It's not just a one time, or like you go to a treatment center or you go to some counseling, or no knock off to counseling, because I am a counselor. Like I get to sit for my exam this week. I'm so excited, but I have a master's in counseling. So, but I say that it's a lifelong experience. It's not just a few minutes of time. It takes a lifetime. And so you're always focused on your recovery. You're always focused on remaining healed and whole and well, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Like, you're always focused on being well, because that's what's going to help somebody else. All right. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. But wait, peace.